So just about set now. And starting in this one, Kyle Bradish. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, caught. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. There's the strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Takes a tumble and he hangs on. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. That's a base hit. Man at first, Christian Walker up next for the Astros. First offering, and it just misses. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's way high. 1-2 to count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Mullins. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Mullins leads off first with 1 away. Next one misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Paredes gets it to first, and O'Neill is retired. Out number 3. Second inning set to go. Now, Yainer Diaz. Bradish back to work. That's outside. 1-0. Diaz, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's in there. Ground ball left side. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder, Pedro Leon. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Here's a 1-1. And there's the strike. And the next pitch is way outside. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 3-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Jake Myers. Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering upstairs.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Throws to first in time. And a quick out number 1. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Colton Cowser, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That's in there. Strike 1. And that is out of play.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Holiday makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's the Orioles DH. Heston Kjerstad. First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Jackson Holiday. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
This one looks like trouble.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Man at first, one away. Pena to second for 1. Over to first, safe. Here's Adley Rutschman. Fly to center his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Mullins off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball still 0-2. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Christian Walker. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Rolled over to third. On to O'Hearn.
Yep,
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Grounds 1 to short. Henderson to first. And the Astros put down in order. Back here in Baltimore, bottom 4. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch.
And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Bradish back to work. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Popped up. Henderson makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Dubon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's going to be Colton Cowser. Myers makes the catch for the out. Heston Kjerstad will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So the lineup flips over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Gregory Soto gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Alvarez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. And that's through there for a strike. 2-2 now.
Ball 3. 3-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. He's already homered here in this one. And misses inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Altuve stands at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Leon racing into the alley. Hauls it in, 1 away. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Rutschman. And he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Two on, 1 out. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the spot.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner from third comes across, and now just a 2-run deficit. So digging in, Jordan Westburg.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. And now here is Isaac Paredes. Andrew Kittredge on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Into center and a base hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That clips the corner. That one the other way. And there's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off.
Slings to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here is Heston Kjerstad. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Altuve to Pena at second for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Line and a base hit into right. So now back to the top of the order.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a foul out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And out number 1 on the grab. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Keegan Aiken. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Inside. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. He's already homered in this game. And that one missing low.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. And downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him. They miss a big chance to take. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs. Pena on the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
To third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Aiken back to work. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped up.
Now on the bump, Yennier Cano. Now here is Yainer Diaz. First offering misses badly for ball one. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And that's downstairs. 2-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Mullins whips it back in, and that holds the go-ahead run at third.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Dubon in the box now. Takes strike one. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the ninth. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one hit to right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is a big first out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one to first. Has some trouble with it. In to score is the runner from third to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run comes in, and they take the lead. So digging in, Jake Myers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Mullins grabs it on the run. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He was late there. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line drive. Brings it in for the third out. Back now at Oriole Park. And now, Colton Cowser. Puts it away for the out. He's 2 outs away. Now here's the Orioles DH. Heston Kjerstad. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Pinch hitter coming on, Gary Sanchez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch swinging. Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. Way inside.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. So they're down to their final out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Check 1, 2, you hear me now? Everybody been the plug, I'm the source dog. Catch me in the kitchen with
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Ryan Mountcastle looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at scoring position. And this one is over. What a play to end the game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but